Welcome back to Under the Moonlight. I'm really glad you're here. If there's nothing else you need to be doing right now, come and sit with me for a few moments and we can share some gentle time together. Because today, I want to talk about bedtime. For so many families, bedtime can feel hard, not just now and then, but on a regular basis. One of the biggest struggles that I know parents face again and again is bedtime and sleep. When children aren't sleeping well, it affects everything. It affects how parents feel during the day, their energy, their patience, and their resilience. And when parents are exhausted, even small things can feel overwhelming. And that doesn't mean that they're doing anything wrong. It just means that they're tired. Because sleep changes the whole dynamic of family life, doesn't it? When everyone is more rested, days feel lighter and responses feel calmer, and everything feels a little more easier to hold. So if bedtime and sleep have been big challenges in your home, I want you to know that you are definitely not alone in that, and it's okay to take this seriously. This episode is for parents who are doing their very best, but are finding evenings emotional, exhausting, and heavy. If bedtime feels like the hardest part of your day, you're not alone. Bedtime is often where everything catches up. Children are tired, parents are tired, and when the world finally goes quiet, big feelings have space to appear. When children seek extra closeness at bedtime, it's not because they're being difficult. It's because their bodies and minds are finally slowing down enough to feel everything that they've been holding in. So before we talk about what helps, I want to say this gently and clearly. If bedtime is feeling hard in your home, it doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. One really important thing about bedtime actually happens long before evening even begins. Children need to move during the day. They need physical play. They need fresh air and opportunities to run, climb, jump, and explore. When children have been moving their bodies are more ready to rest later on. And that's not pressure, that's simply how children are built. Outdoor play doesn't have to be complicated. It can be a simple walk, a trip to the park, playing in the garden, or even just kicking a ball, because short bursts of movement make a difference. Sleep doesn't begin at bedtime. It begins in the way the day has been lived. So when evening does arrive, children then tend to settle more easily. And I just wanted to softly mention bedtime routines and familiarity. Knowing what comes next can help children feel safe, and the order matters more than the exact time. When the rhythm stays the same, children can relax into it. It can help to say gently what's coming next. After this story, we'll have a cuddle, and then it will be time for you to sleep. Something very simple that can really help children slow down is a warm bath. Warm water helps bodies relax, muscles soften, and the day begins to melt away. It doesn't need to be long, it doesn't need to be fancy, and it's not really even about washing. It's more about comfort, warmth, and easing into the evening. Another thing that can quietly affect bedtime is how children are feeling physically. Sometimes children struggle to settle simply because they're hungry. A small snack before brushing teeth can really help. Perhaps you could give them a drink of milk and something simple like a cracker. Nothing exciting, just something to help them feel settled and comfortable before bed. Before children separate from us at night, they often need a little extra closeness. A few minutes of full attention can make a big difference to them. Just sitting together, having a cuddle, reading a story, and talking quietly. It doesn't have to be long, but it does need to be present. And that's where story time can be so powerful, not just because of the story itself, but because of the calm moment that you're sharing together with your child. Story time creates shared stillness. It helps children feel emotionally safe. And when children feel safe, sleep often comes more easily. Children also tune into us more than we realise. Our voices and our movements and our stillness, all of this tells a child's body whether it's time to stay alert or it's time to rest. So, a quieter voice, slower movements, sitting closely together, these small things all matter. And for some children, bedtime doesn't end when the lights go out. If your child calls out, try to respond calmly and predictably, using the same reassuring words each time. You're safe. I'm close. It's time to rest now. Keeping responses brief and gentle helps children feel reassured without starting the whole routine again. Before we finish, there's just one gentle thing that I'd like to remind you of. Bedtime isn't about getting it right. It's about offering safety, closeness, and calm at the end of the day. And these are gentle suggestions, small things that could help make evenings feel a little easier for you and your child. And if you're looking for calming, comforting stories to share at bedtime, I've written some calming and gentle ones designed to help children feel safe, settled, and reassured at night. They're there whenever you need them, just something to support those quiet moments together. So thank you for being here with me. I'm really glad you chose to spend these few moments listening. If bedtime feels hard in your home right now, I hope you can carry a little softness with you into the evening. Remember, nothing needs to be perfect, just calm, closeness, and care. I'll be here again whenever you need a quiet moment, and I'll see you again soon under the moonlight.